Present, we are inside Matoshri, one of those places which has been the epicenter of Maharashtra politics, the residence of late Bala Thackeray. And with me is the grandson of late Bala Thackeray, that is Aditya Thackeray, former Maharashtra minister, son of Uddhav Thackeray. Aditya, thank you for speaking to Times Now. Firstly, the last 5 years have been very tumultuous, personally as well as for the Shiv Sena party. You made your debut in politics, became a Maharashtra minister, but then later on what transpired, Shiv Sena was split. Symbol is with this CM Shinde faction now, name also with the CM Shinde faction. How do you look at this journey?
I think the last 5 years have been very tumultuous, very interesting as a political observer, but while being in the midst of all of it, I think, yes, my electoral debut, being a part of the assembly, privileged to be serving Worli and Maharashtra through the assembly. Having said that, the first 2.5 years, again, when we took government, learning on the job, my father as the chief minister, me as a part of the cabinet, we were never elected representatives earlier, learning on the job, and obviously hit by COVID. And throughout the first 2.5 years, you must have seen that when we were hit by COVID also, the Maharashtra model, especially the Dharavi model, was praised by the WHO. And we were just going by what our past experience was, what we were listening to our peers with, and whoever was advising us in terms of doctors, administrators, all of that. So it's been, of course, a great learning experience, because not only was Maharashtra hit by COVID and the world hit by COVID, but we were hit by Nisarg, we were hit by Tokte, and yet the infrastructure projects kept going on. There were various things that we did in terms of tourism, in terms of environment, in terms of urban development, in terms of rural development, all of that was going on. And then suddenly you see the BJP, which is obviously in sync with playing the dirtiest kind of tricks in the politics book. They toppled the Madhya Pradesh government at the peak of COVID 1, lockdown 1. And then they toppled our government right after my father's surgery. And then on, I've seen a downward spiral of politics like never before. I've seen the worst kind of politics. I've seen people lose their morals, people lose an absolute sense of belonging. I've seen people turn into turncoats overnight and become thankless. These are the 40 thieves I'm talking of. And yet the citizens of Maharashtra and the larger audience has been supporting Uddhav Bala Thackeray. They've cushioned us. I think I've seen that dichotomy also. 40 thieves running away, absolutely hating on us through the eyes of BJP. And yet the people of Maharashtra supporting us. That has been the biggest learning for us.
So you've been branding CM Shinde's party as Gaddar since their rebellion basically. But what they have been saying is that because Mr. Uddhav Thackeray joined hands with the Congress and the NCP, according to them the arch nemesis of your grandfather late Bala Thackeray, that is why they were forced to take this kind of a decision.
See, I think there are multiple factors that come in. If you see the reason why they ran away, why Mr. Eknath Shinde ran away. He ran away because he was threatened to be jailed. His closest aides were arrested by the ED. And he came and cried in front of my father on the lawns of the Varsha Bungalow on 20th of May. I was in Davos, but the minute this happened and, he cried and all of that scene happened, the drama he created there, I obviously got to know about it. And then he suggested to my father that this was all drama that he was doing in front of the BJP, only to avoid his arrest, and he wasn't really going to hop over. But we had started noticing him trying to buy out our people, him trying to sort of bribe out our own MLAs by trying to, by different means and methods, be it in terms of attaching them to something where, okay, if you want to get elected, I will give you more funds and this and that. So it was very evident what he was doing. Beyond that then, when he ran away on 20th of June, right after voting for Vidhan Parishad, I think after that, the reason was very clear, because all of the 40 thieves that ran away, the cowards that ran away, every one of them either got something or had something to lose out on. And that was the primary reason. I'll tell you, more than 90% of the people who ran away to Surat, none of them actually served under my grandfather's leadership. My grandfather passed away in 2012. Most of them got elected in 2014. The ticket was given by my father. And the very basic question is, if you thought that we were going against his ideology, my grandfather's ideology, if you thought you were going against the basic ideology of the party, why did Eknath Shinde accept the urban development department for the first 2.5 years of our government and enjoy it? Why did most of these ministers who ran away as cowards enjoy the 2.5 years of government? They should have resigned then and there. They should have told us this is wrong. but enjoying whatever department they got to the fullest, not being able to digest what they were sort of grabbing with, and then to run away is an act of cowardice, and treachery, not a sign of carrying forward the legacy of my grandfather.
You have a new partner now in a completely ideologically different partner, in fact, the Congress party. Now, during the Lok Sabha elections, your party contested on more seats than the Congress party. Now, basically tables have turned, it seems like the Congress is contesting on more seats. Why this change of dynamics?
I'll tell you what, very interestingly, when you said an ideologically opposite partner, the BJP had gone with the PDP. The BJP is now with Chandrababu Naidu ji, who I don't think was aligned to the BJP in the last 5 years of the so-called NDA government. Nitish Kumar ji, I don't know, sometimes he is ideologically aligned, sometimes he is ideologically completely opposite of what the BJP thinks. So I think it's the BJP that sort of breaks away from the ideology. Had they been sticking to the ideology, they wouldn't have ditched us in 2014 and they wouldn't have broken their word in 2019. So that is one. In terms of, again, with the Congress and the NCP, look, we came together as the MVA in 2019. Of course, because the BJP broke its word, broke its promises. But going beyond that, we realized that the good of Maharashtra and the people of Maharashtra, the benefit of this country, and to protect the constitution very, very genuinely, because the BJP very often is now saying that, oh, it's a fake narrative. But senior leaders from the BJP told me in 2024 and 2023 that if we don't halt the BJP before majority, the BJP will change the constitution. And see this, the first state where they've tried this is Maharashtra. An unconstitutional government with 40 thieves from our party, 42 thieves from the NCP who've broken away. They formed a government that is unconstitutional. Yes, the court is yet to give its decision, and whenever in the next decade, whenever we receive justice, we will receive justice from the court. But it's an unconstitutional government. They're keeping democracy and constitution at bay. This is what the biggest fear is. And when we've come together with the Congress and NCP, I think, and this was when we were with the BJP also, whoever we ally with, we're very happy for our allies to do well. We're not like the BJP or any selfish party that would want to topple the allies' candidates. We will go wholeheartedly into their campaign, support them, vote for them, and ensure that they win as much as we do, or probably even more than us, because we're one of those who believe in alliance as a family.
So Aditya, you mentioned in the first answer, you mentioned about the Dharavi model, how your father was praised as the chief minister. Now, what does the survey notify you? Who's going to be the next CM? Who should be the next CM, if at all MBA Mahavikas Aghadi comes into power?
See, I'll tell you, we had clarified this twice before also. Frankly, this is not a personal battle. This is not a battle for personal ambitions. This is not because I want a post or my father wants a post. At the age I am at, I could have chosen to sort of step away from politics and do something at a different level, looking at the dirty politics that is going on around. And I chose to stick on because, frankly, I believe that somewhere we need to get into this muck and clear it out. We need to have better politics. We need to have political stability. A lot of political parties are fighting over the past. We need someone who fights for the future. And again, it is about your commitment to the state. It is about how the state goes forward. I don't trust Eknath Shinde or his gang of thieves to be taking our state forward. I don't trust the Maharashtra hating BJP to take our state forward. So frankly, this is not about a personal post. My father and I both have made it very, very clear that yes, the surveys indicate that the person Maharashtra trusts very, very openly and clearly is Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray in all party surveys and all channel surveys and trackers, everything. Having said that, this is about Maharashtra Hit. This is about the goodwill of the people who will elect the MVA, and they will choose the voice from the MVA to lead Maharashtra.
Aditya, another significant aspect is another Thackeray, basically Amit Thackeray, your cousin, is contesting from trying to make his debut from Mahim constituency. Now, what kind of a rapport or a relation do you share with your cousin Amit Thackeray? What do you wish for him during these elections?
No, I mean, I wish well for every candidate. Frankly, again, like I said, this is not about our family. This is about the state. And I think, I truly believe that this is about which side you're on. If you're with the MVA, you are with Maharashtra and with the benefit of Maharashtra, with the larger interest of Maharashtra. If you even have a tacit support to the BJP, you are anti-Maharashtra, because the BJP in the past 2 years has done nothing else than loot our state. Show me one good work of the BJP in the state.
So are you indicating that
the two and a half
B
years,
team of BJP, MNS?
I mean, I don't know if it's B, C or whatever, but I don't speak on the MNS. Frankly, they must come out clear and say whether they support the BJP or not, because anyone supporting BJP supports the exodus of jobs from Maharashtra to Gujarat. Anyone supporting BJP supports the forceful movement of industries from Maharashtra to Gujarat. Anyone who supports BJP is anti-Maharashtra, because BJP largely is anti-Maharashtra. They also support then the corruption of the BJP in Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's statue.
Either one more thing, like during the tenure of your father and Raj Thackeray, the kind of a truce was never called in. But now the younger generation is taking over. You are there, Amit Thackeray. Will it be possible to see MNS and your party together down the line somewhere? Like, will you be vying for that?
If you've noticed our last 20 years relationship with that side of the family, frankly, be it my father or me, we've never uttered a single negative word about them as family and as a party, because frankly we don't want to give this topic much importance, but also I think our upbringing holds us back from speaking on them. If you've seen the kind of words they've used for us or attacks they've had on my father, on me or whatever, I think that's for them to decide. We're not going to respond to that, and I think a relationship will go both ways. So like I said, our relationship directly is with the people of Maharashtra.
And another interesting battle, Aditya, is also shaping up in Bandra East. Your cousin Varun Sardesai against Zishan Siddiqui. Now I was speaking to Zishan Siddiqui. What he basically told me is that the MBA had assured him that they will not be putting up a candidate against
Who from the MBA? Because
he basically took some name. He said Mallikarjun Kharge. He also said Ramesh
on a
Cheditala.
seat that belongs to us. I don't think anyone else can speak for us. No other party can speak for us without consulting us. It is a general election. It is not a bypoll. It is a general election. This again, like I said, this is about the state of Maharashtra. He has aligned himself with Modi ji's ideology and party. We have aligned ourselves with the ideology of Maharashtra. So it's very clear, if Zishan has gone with Modi ji's ideology, that's good for him. May he contest his election, and best wishes to him. Varun is contesting on behalf of the MVA, speaking for Maharashtra. I think the lines are clear. This is not a bypoll at all. This is about the general election of Maharashtra.
And what about Nawab Malik, Devendra Fadnavis, or be it CM Eknath Shinde openly saying that we are not going to campaign for
and will Nawab Malik ji now send them a notice that he said? Because see, Eknath Shinde also had said this when he left our party, that he will not like to sit next to Mr. Nawab Malik, who apparently was or is a partner of Dawood Ibrahim, right? Mr. Eknath Shinde also said that he cannot sit next to Praful Patel ji, who apparently again had dealt with Dawood Ibrahim. Now, both of them are with their official alliance partner. And this whole thing of we'll campaign for them, we'll not campaign for them is a farce. Frankly, if you can accept someone as your alliance partner, if you can accept them on your alliance partner's party symbol as the official candidate, then you may put up your own candidate. You may say, I'm not going to campaign, I'm not going to go for him. That's all a farce, it's all a joke. This is dirty politics. And Mr. Fadnavis and Mr. Eknath Shinde are both into dirty politics. The kind of politics they've led Maharashtra to has been the dirtiest that we've seen since independence or pre-independence. So I don't think anyone, apart from the both of them, can take Maharashtra politics below what we have gone to now.
And unprecedented elections that we basically are going to see. Like 6 parties, top parties.
6 parties, multiple independents.
Yeah. So basically my question to you over here is that Devendra Fadnavis also mentioned about the fact that it was because you wanted to become the CM, Uddhav Thackeray ji wanted to make you as the CM. That is why Eknath Shinde broke away.
He's been saying a lot of things, but I don't know how much he says is also accepted by his own party today.
You are mentioning about Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis. You're not mentioning about Ajit Pawar. Now, considering only
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'm reading your mind. I'm reading your mind. I'll tell you why. Because frankly,
is there a tacit understanding between Ajit Pawar
and
really, the Mahavikas? Because only 54 seats.
I've mentioned so many times the broken away NCP, but does he really have a say? I mean, he's not even taken on the Ladki Bahin and whatever hoardings. So that is the point.
Is there a possibility that after the results are out, Ajit Pawar may swing towards your side and some
the MVA will come in with full majority.
Another mercurial style of Maharashtra politics shape up?
The MVA will come in with full majority.
Considering the mercurial nature of Maharashtra politics, I mean, 2 parties recently
I think more than the nature of Maharashtra politics, it is the politicians who made it dirty.
What is your take on Mr. Ajit Pawar? Nobody basically is speaking about him. Almost equal number of seats with CM Eknath Shinde with respect to number of MLAs. Seats to CM Eknath Shinde 85, only 54 to Ajit Pawar. Is BJP apprehensive that if more seats were given to him, if he wins more seats, he might use his mercurial nature and join his uncle or join towards your side to become the CM?
Look, I'll be very honest with you. I've worked in the part of the cabinet that he served in as the deputy CM, had a great working equation back then also, and the relationship was always fine. Having said that, what the BJP has done today and what Mr. Fadnavis has done today is, like I said, for almost 7 or 8 years they fought against Mr. Ajit Pawar. They accused him of corruption, they accused him of the irrigation scam, they've accused him of multiple scams. Sab lati kati jo raste pe khani thi, protest karna tha, andolan karna tha, the BJP has done single-handedly against Mr. Ajit Pawar. And today, because of Devendra Fadnavis ji's dirty politics, he's brought Mr. Ajit Pawar into the party, into Pune district, and made him the guardian minister of Pune. So where does the BJP Karyakarta go?
Aditya, Savarkar has been a contentious issue between your party and the Congress party. Both have always been seen to be at loggerheads. Doesn't it confuse the voters of
Not
the
at all. We've made it clear that Savarkar is revered by us. I don't think the Congress party has spoken after that. All of the parties will have certain perspectives and we've made a perspective clear. But Arunil, again, having said that, we've put our view very clearly that we respect him. How much should all of us, be it the Congress, the BJP, be it the Sena, be it any one of us, be fighting over icons in the past? They are all relevant today. We revere all of them. We take their inspiration. We take their inspiration and work forward. But shouldn't we be fighting for the future rather than fighting over the past? The BJP will say Nehru is at fault. The Congress will say this one is. It's all, yes, you may have your ideologies and they may have done right or wrong things in the past. Everyone's a human finally. You judge any person, any leader from history, they will have their rights and wrongs. But today, why don't we think about what we're doing for today and tomorrow? They will be laughing at us from wherever they are in heavens, saying, what are you all doing? We fought for you all, we gave you all, the freedom that you have today. What are you doing with your independence and your sovereignty? Aren't you fighting for your future generations and for the prowess of your country in terms of economics, in terms of technology, in terms of healthcare, in terms of education? Why are we fighting over the past?
Will these elections be a make or break for your party and Sharad Pawar ji's party, like a massive litmus test?
I mean, ever since I've started seeing elections very closely, it's always been a litmus test for us, be it the municipal polls or whatever. So that is one. But I think this is about Maharashtra. This is a make or break for Maharashtra. I'm very confident of winning as the MBA. God forbid, if we are to lose, it is not about we losing elections. It's about Maharashtra losing its identity. It will be Adani state rather than Maharashtra.
So, Aditya, PM Modi basically made a very interesting statement, significant rather. He said that Uddhav Thackeray is the son of Balasaheb Thackeray.
He called him the Nakli Santan.
He said that I will always care for him. Is there a room
that was after a backlash from Maharashtra where he called Mr. Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray a Nakli Santan. That was also after a backlash from Maharashtra where he called Mr. Pawar Sahab a Bhatakti Atma. That has hurt the soul of Maharashtra. Because again, this is not about individual people. This is not about Mr. Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, Mr. Sharad Pawar. This is about leaders from Maharashtra, fellow Maharashtrians being abused and accused by the BJP and its leaders. And this is what happens every time you look at the BJP. They behave as if Maharashtra doesn't belong to this country or they don't really care about Maharashtra. Just as the elections of Maharashtra were called, the Prime Minister had a roadshow in Vadodara because he was inaugurating the Airbus Tata facility which was stolen from Maharashtra and given to Gujarat by the BJP. They are rubbing salt on our wounds, but the BJP doesn't care. They don't care about Maharashtra.
My final question to you, looking at the roadmap of your grandfather's party, this party as well, it started with the Marathi Marus Asmita. Now, then later on it became Hindutva as well. What is now the enemy is Gujaratis basically?
No, not really. Yes, Marathi Manus is very close to our heart. It is our core ideal. Bhumiputras in whichever state will be the core of our ideal. Hindutva, yes, it is our identity. It is our breath. It is our soul. Having said that, it is not BJP or the new BJP's Hindutva. It is our Hindutva, which is very, very different from the BJP's Hindutva. 3, it is also about industries coming into a state, the ones that have been pushed away by the BJP into Gujarat. It is also about the workers in those industries and their rights. This is also about women's safety. This is about the welfare of farmers. This is about job opportunities for the youth from our state and from our country as well. This is about the way the BJP has been fooling us all, dividing us all, so that their few can be in seats of power and keep dictating terms to us. This is about the type of slavery that the BJP wants us to be in as a state, and where the ruler is BJP, which we do not accept. We are a democracy.
Well, Aditya, thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you so much.
All the best with the elections.
Thank you.